press the thing's going. I think we're in.
Live.
I guess
this
I should
is
hit
how
record on here.
So this is how it works. I'm trying to find it so I can get the chat open. There's no intro music. Maybe we can do that in post. Yankees just traded for Gallo. Let's tweet this link and get people in here. How do I find it? I'm
About to grab the link. Not for kids. I forget that it always makes you do this.
Hello, for the people that are watching this like after the fact, you can't time when you start, when you do a Zoom, it just starts. So we're live, but there's no one in the chat yet. So I'm not going to waste any really good stuff. Boom, boom, boom,
I
boom.
tweeted a link. The chat is popping.
Oh, I got to get the chat. You tweeted out the link?
From @Talkin Yanks, if you've heard of it.
Boom, bah, bah, bah. Okay, hold on. Pop this chat out. Let's do it. All right. We're going to do a little live stream as more details run in. If you're listening on the podcast app after the fact, probably dice this up a little bit and make it cleaner for you. But hopefully this is for everyone just chilling with us live. Yankees game is currently on. It's me and BBD talking Yanks. Jake is in Key West catching lobsters and hanging out. And the Yankees just traded for Joey Gallo. And I am getting some info as it comes. I had the trade before it went official. I just didn't know if I was allowed to share that from the person that has given me some info. They let me know that it's Gallo and John King, a lefty reliever, which makes sense because they just got rid of some relievers and they just got rid of Wilson. Britton hasn't been great, and it's a lefty reliever. So I don't know if anyone else has that. Has anyone else confirmed that, BBD?
I haven't seen another tweet yet. I was just pulling up Twitter.
I had you muted by accident.
Oh, that happens. I was just pulling
Clark's
up
in the
Twitter
deal
to check. Zach texted me that Clark's in the deal. I didn't look at tweets though.
I know that I think it's Clark. I have Haver or Haver in the deal. The person also has told me that they don't believe it's any of the top prospects. No Volpe, no Martian.
You tweeted that it's 6 players going to
6
Texas
to 2. So
that means they were opting for like quantity over like
quantity.
quality.
Oh, yes. And what I heard was that the Yankees were offering a 4-player package that wasn't blowing the Rangers away because it didn't include any of the Yankees' top guys, and they wanted a top 5 prospect, and the Yankees weren't going to offer a top 5 prospect, but they were doing quantity game, and they were behind the Braves and the Jays. That's what I was told. And the Yankees just now, like an hour ago, upped it to 6 players. Upped it to 6 players for 2. So that's what we're at. So we know that Clark Schmidt's one of them. We know I know that Haver is one of them. I don't know if that's been like confirmed, but the person that's been giving me a lot of info says that. The Yankees have just like giants everywhere in the outfield now. Man, that's pretty nice. The outfield is crazy right now. You put Gallo in center.
Gallo can play center, and if they need that. As recently as 2019, I think he played more games in center than any of the other spots. So that's a fact that exists.
Yes. I also did hear that the Rangers do want a few big league ready guys. So I don't know what that means. Maybe Waiter. I have no idea. That's a complete guess. I haven't heard that name, but I don't know. Judge isn't going. That really wouldn't make sense. You're not gonna.
Like, what's the point? They're under contract the same amount of time too.
You wouldn't just swap guys. It makes no sense for Judge and Gallo to get swapped out because they're the same exact contract and they're both good. So that would be bizarre. I don't know. Let's see. I'm hearing Dan Federico's got some good info. Did he just tweet anything out? Let's see. He tweeted out. Oh, he just retweeted me. Clark Schmidt heading to the Rangers part of the package. Yep, they went with quantity in this trade. More than 4 prospects.
Banking on talent.
Yeah. I haven't heard of anyone that's killing me yet about this trade. So I don't know. What do you think? I mean, who's John King? You did a quick look, right?
Looks like this is his first real season. He's 26 years old. He throws lefty. He's having a nice year this year. Last year, he got into 6 games, so that's nothing. But this year, 27 games, 46 innings. So multi-inning lefty reliever. ERA in the 3.5s. Reliever ERA is stupid. Let's look at game logs. Looks like he's been out for almost a month. His last appearance was July 6th. I don't know what he's out with. But it looks like he might have been nursing something right before because his last 3 appearances, he gave up multiple runs.
Okay. Has anyone tweeted that Hover?
I haven't seen that. But I haven't done a great job finding news.
Dude, all the info is so all over the place. Yeah, Clark Schmidt, Trevor Hover, and 2 other players.
Yeah, Lindsay just reported that it's Gallo and King.
Yeah.
John King.
I'm going to tweet this out. Heard the Yankees had a 4-player, had a 3 to 4 player package with Hover leading it. And that wasn't enough. So they upped it. Oh, Jake's here. Whatever. I don't care about tweeting it. We'll just talk here. What's up, Jake? How's Key West?
James, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Just breaking news. Yankees got King.
Gallo.
And John King. I didn't break the Gallo part. I broke the King part.
John King's a Yank?
He's a Yankee.
This is who the trade's really for.
God. Guys, can you believe it?
King's a lefty out of the pen. Gallo's a lefty. Odor probably will not be batting 3rd anymore. And they can slide down to 5th or 6th. They could spread the lefty love out. He just made a nice catch to get an out there. Where are you? In a bathroom? At a house? Restaurant?
I'm in a bathroom. I'm with Jess's family. Right now, I don't want to say perfect timing because it's awful timing. Right now, because we're staying outside of Key West. So right now they're doing a debate because there's a couple younger people that want to go to Key West, but we were lobstering early today. So the young people just convinced a crew to drive into Key West. So I just did a delay steal. I just said, hey, can we get a couple minutes here? Because John King's a Yankee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think Gallo and Odor are stoked right now?
Yes, I do.
I mean, the old boys back at it.
Yeah. Man. So did you hear? What have you heard so far?
I've heard Joey Gallo's a Yankee. You broke the news to me that John King is a Yankee.
It's a 6 for 2 deal.
I heard Clark is going, right?
Yep. Clark and Trevor Hover.
Okay.
So from what I heard, It was Trevor Hauver was Ezekiel Duran as well.
Ooh, so he was.
I did see he got pulled, so that adds up.
He's one of the guys that like. I think he's the dude. I think I said this a couple episodes ago. I think he's the Yankees prospect that is like a real prospect. Like other teams are in on him. He projects really well. I think there's power. Does he switch hit? I'm blanking, but I don't know, man. Jim, I'm in Key West. Let's be excited. I said a couple. Hi, BBD. You look beautiful, by the way. Good.
Thanks. Ezekiel Duran does not switch hit.
You've been crushing it. While Dad's away, the mice will play. Man, with prospect hugging and all of that, Jim, like, look at the trade that went down with the A's and the Marlins today. Jesus Luzardo he had Cy Young odds last year in the shortened season because he was a huge prospect. And like, you know, he's the next big deal. And guess what? A year later, he's being traded for a rental Starling Marte. So if any of the huggers are out, like Joey Gallo's a freak, man. He's literally Texas's version of Aaron Judge. And when we did some original Talkin' Yanks trade episodes, I said, like, if they get Gallo, it's kind of like, all right, they're tripling down on what they believe in, which I don't necessarily agree on, but at least they believe in something and they're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you have Gallo for next year, you know? Like, they have to really fucking win to make this wild card, but they have Gallo next year as well. And they're not giving up any of their top 5. So as far as I've heard, the only thing I did hear is that is Tampa going to take the lead here? Yes.
Looks like
it. Yeah. Ooh. Dude, the Yankees have had so many plays at the plate this season that they're like a foot behind on the relay. It's crazy. You think it's going to be close, and then it is close, but it's also not close at all. They've had so many of those.
And the part that's like you look at each one and you're like, well, if your footwork was just a little better, I think this was a play, but whatever.
Dude, the thing is, like, someone in the YouTube chat just said, y'all are going to be mad in a week. And it's like, no, I'm not, because they have Gallo for next year. They have King for whatever. And he's a reliever. So whatever. But
Gallo our center fielder.
Yes. Dude, the outfield in Miami is going to be Stanton, Gallo, Judge.
Which, by the way, has been awesome for so many video games. They're like, why are we even worried about
it? How many games do you think they play together?
Don't. I'd rather not put a number out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even going to tweet that. I was just say.
Is it Talkin' Yanks history or is it Talkin' Yanks
fail? History? I don't know.
I'll mute it and you'll just never know.
Mute what?
I'm not going to pee.
Oh, I missed the P part. I thought you were responding to the 3 of them in center field. 3 of them in the outfield. I missed the P part. All right, man. The lineup's going to look better, but they have them for next year as well. It's going to be DJ, Judge, Gallo, Stan. I don't know if you can do all 3 in a row, if I'm being like honest, but whatever. He is going to pepper. I just saw Hoodie Glaber tweet it out like the short porch.
Is this the last move?
It's the big move.
Pass. Passon just texted me and said, "Oh, fuck off." Oh man, that's funny.
If you're a Yankee fan, there's no reason to not be excited, right?
Like everyone's gonna point to the strikeout stuff, but
right. But like, if you're still doing that, you're not.
But like with him, literally everything else is at least plus, if not really good.
Right.
So like, I don't know. And his strikeouts are also the lowest they've ever been this year by like rate.
Analytics.
He's been over 35% every year of his career, and he's just above 32% this year.
Yeah, whatever. Hit home runs.
So, like,
imagine if they ban the shift next year.
Oh my
golden.
God. Whoop.
Shit, man.
I mean, we're odd. Have we done any number stuff? Is there any budget left?
That's so hard because you don't know.
You don't know what they're covering and if they're sending MLB players back. For what it's worth, the tweet I'm seeing, Peraza, Volpe, Lockridge, Holder, Volpe again, and Siegler all still in their respective games, so presumably none of them involved. That's from Eli Fishman, who's the new king of the world.
Yeah, shout out to Eli. He's crushing it, man. Added me on LinkedIn.
It's cute. We just did the follow each other game today.
It's huge.
Dude, I remember I told you I got my cousins and my relatives a suite at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah,
it's going to be the first Gallo and Pinstripes game.
Look at that.
They don't even know. I should up the price on them.
I'm gonna get in the cheap seats and I'm just gonna take a picture of you guys in the suites the whole time and heckle you like Bobby Skinner talking Giants. Add in this episode, bang.
Come on out. So do you think this is it? Do you think they get an arm, or do you think they trust Sevy and Kluber coming back? They still have to win games. Like, if this is a move for next year as well. You know, say they did this in the off season, right? And they're like, we're getting Gallo for next year because we want him for 1 year and maybe we try to re-sign him. But, you know, we'd still be excited. So if they just get the second wild card or whatever, the balance of this trade, I don't think hangs on how they finish out this season of playoffs and all that stuff, because they have them for next year. But do you think there's more coming for this year?
I think when I saw the Justin Wilson Sessa deal, I said that's one of three. Because they still need more innings, man. So I don't know if it's another rental. Like, I know they got the Pittsburgh dude, but I don't think there's more starting pitching arms coming. I think they're in bed with that. I think with where the bullpen's at, if you think that's set it and forget it, then I don't know. So I think there's another bullpen move coming because, dude, go back to the Archie Bradley trade last year. You can get a good reliever expiring contract for half a prospect. So I feel like that's Cashman got Gallo. That's a huge piece. The dude's a freak. The dude is a freak. I think there has to be another bullpen arm.
Bullpen arm?
Bullpen arm. I think they are going to bank on Kluber and Sevy.
And dude, in the last 17 games, no starting pitcher has given up more than 3 runs for the Yankees.
Their starting pitching has been good this year. So,
I know. It's kind of crazy. You have Monty, who I kind of is like really looking good down the stretch. You have Cole, obviously. Herman's had a good game, but he's so inconsistent that I do think Herman's best laid plan is to become a bulk guy in the postseason.
If you get there.
If you get to a series, I don't think he'd be a starter. I think they'd rather go with Tyone and Herman as like a combo and hope Sevy or Kluber can get a game or combo somewhere else as well. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to get a starter. But another reliever, man, there's not a lot. They're all going. The Astros just picked up 3.
It's nuts, man. This is awesome. This is good for baseball. I think there's more to go. I really do. I think this is I think something with the CBA being up and last year being weird. I think teams are just ready to let it rip. So, dude, the Yanks should be able to add a quality reliever. I don't know what that is or who it is, but they should.
All right. So Adler has more names. Trevor Halver, Ezekiel Duran, Everson Pereira, Randy Vasquez, Glenn Otto, I know that name, and possibly one more. So she doesn't have Schmidt as her. So if Schmidt's the 6th, maybe, but maybe not.
So no Clark.
Whoa, Wendell just threw a ball away. So no Clark.
And maybe.
Oh, okay. Just got a DM. I have to correct something because I got something that says that Schmidt is not in it.
Okay, that's
a no
so,
Clark.
Honestly, that scares me a little bit because I could see the Yankees saying, like, here's our weapon, Clark Schmidt show, which then that would make me a little nervous.
Passon did just tweet. Texas Rangers are receiving Glenn Otto, Duran, Josh Smith, Trevor Hoover as part of the package. So that's not the full, but it's Passon confirming those 4 names.
Okay. I got being told Schmidt is not in it.
Dude, how nuts is this for prospects? Like, they shouldn't have to go through this, and it's kind of torture.
Like, they're just worried day in and day out about getting better, and all of a sudden they're just like away from the team. I know you guys wanted the John King deep dive. I'm looking at his Savant. There's a lot of red and interesting areas. Seems like he avoids hard hit stuff. He doesn't walk people. Not a spin rate guy. 5th percentile fastball spin, and that's because he's a sinker baller, so the spin doesn't help you. Not a big strikeout guy. So, yeah, he's another ground ball guy. He's like a 53% ground ball rate. So John.
All right. What are his years?
This is like his first year. His service time entering the season is less than 0.1. Looks like he got 67 days of service time last year.
So they have for 6 years.
Yeah, I can pull up a thing that says exactly how much time he's got left.
All right,
King.
Dude, I shouldn't have that. I saw that, like, the person that's telling me stuff didn't have Schmidt. I just saw that from it was someone else had it on Twitter before me, and then I just included it. That was dumb of me. Whatever.
I had team control through 2026, John King. So he's here if we want him.
Yeah, I thought Federico had Schmidt.
It's John King's Yankees now. What are we doing? Maybe he's the guy.
Dude, John King is a great early settler name. Judge pinch hitting here with 2.
Is there any chance we can get Taylor Hearn thrown in this trade?
That'd be cool.
I had about 5 minutes of hope. Well, I actually had 5 minutes of hope that it was going to be like Ian Kennedy, who's having a crazy year in the bullpen.
Hey, easy with that, baby. Easy with that, baby D.
Good reliever stuff.
Where are they at with 40-man shit? Like, who's on? Who's coming off? Is there a game where they're gonna have Michael King start it and John King finish it, and it's gonna be the Kings?
King just got 60 days. Mike M. King just got 60 days, right?
Yeah, but I think he's already been off for like.
He's like
60.
halfway through that.
I don't think that pushes back his return time at all. He's been gone a while.
Yeah, Boone said,
let's get it September.
Yeah, September King game.
Boone had said he's been down, I think, 4 weeks now, and so it's 4 weeks of build up, and that just gets you to 60 days. So.
Let's judge at bat. I'm behind though. All right, man. This is cool. I'm excited to see. Let's see what I got.
Joel Sherman saying it's not done. If when finalized, Duran, Hoover, Otto, Pereira. So nothing new there.
Duran, Halver, Glenn Otto. Isn't Glenn Otto super young?
Let's find out.
He's one of the
No,
dudes.
this is like a breakout year.
He's one of your breakout guys, Jim. Like he's one of the dudes having a gross year that they'd be capitalizing on.
Good.
Calf came out of nowhere. He's already 25, so not super young.
Who's Pereira?
Not old by any means.
Pereira's usually on the top prospect list. Fun name, Everson Pereira. I'm gonna miss that, but
yeah. I think he's a guy who was considered like really, really toolsy and stuff and interesting. He's still only 20, so things can work out. He's really young, but I think he's like sort of fallen out of favor. Not a prospect expert, but I think he might have had injuries or something, and he didn't play anything last year. So banking on tools.
Do you have I couldn't find John King on Fangraphs. How many options? He's got to have 2 options left, BBD? If you say he's only got 60 days or something like that?
He entered this year with 60 days of service time. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of control after this year.
I mean,
I would assume I would assume they've only used 1 option on him.
Yeah, I would guess he's got 2 options left. Hey, Jake, I want to get into 40-man stuff. I don't know how long you're sticking around. What are your thoughts on Sessa leaving, man? There was a lot of funny tweets that was like, the most surprising thing about this awful Yankees season is how much I'm upset that Sessa's leaving. Didn't think I'd have these emotions. And I agree with it.
Dude, he's been a Yankee for a while now. He's like good guy. He's been good for the past, 3 years now? And yeah, man, it's it's actually kind of gross that his Yankee time ends to get rid of Justin Wilson. I mean, it is disgusting. It is disgusting. And like, dude, I hope he's gross in Cincy. Like, Luis Sessa's pitched in big games. Like, I was telling myself, oh my God, Cincinnati fans were asking, and they were like, so what should we expect? And I was like, he's a good in Cincy. He could be a good 4th reliever in the pen. I hope he goes Grosso mode. I hope he just mows people down. But yeah, and dude, he's thrown a lot of like quality innings for the Yankees in the past couple of years. That's why I think they need another arm.
Tie game. Nice. What dumb play of a pitcher. Yeah, and like Sessa has 2 years left, but he's no options. So they got more options now. They got 3 years from this Holmes dude. Maybe they can turn him in, but he still wasn't a high leverage guy for us. So.
Right. And if we're banking on Clay Holmes and John King, man, then the analytics teams are really, really pitching their last shot on turning this all around.
Well, I don't think they're banking on him for high leverage, but the problem was that the Yankees didn't have the middle area. I think they're going to bank on Chapman, Britton, Chad, Loizaga, and Litke. Like, that's 5 guys.
Litke. Get one more, and then I'll be clapping.
Josh Smith is part of it. I don't know if we talked about that as well.
I believe we did.
Yeah.
We didn't talk much about it.
Joshua
he was
Smith.
A top pick in a recent year, so it's noteworthy. Joel Sherman saying, not again, this isn't new. We've covered it, but confirming Peraza, Volpe, not in the deal. Luis Heel, Luis Medina, and Clark Schmidt, not in the deal.
Yeah. Did you hear the other 2 names that I heard, Jake? That
you tell me.
The Blue Jays and the Braves, like 3 hours ago, had the best offer. They had they were including top 5 prospects, and the Yankees were trying to kill them with quantity over quality, but they said no. And then apparently, right before Gallo got billed, the Yankees sent over a 6th player.
And like, it always do that with prospects. Always do quantity.
Yeah, always do quantity.
If you can swing the quantity over quality trade.
Yeah.
Oh, not one of the 3 guys I'm in love with, but anyone else? Sure.
Yeah, right. Someone told me to check Adler's tweets again. Lindsay's all over it, I'm guessing.
course.
All right.
All
So are you out, Jake?
I think I got to roll.
All right. I just want to go down the 40 man with Beavers afterwards and see like who's off. I think it's kind of easy. We'll figure it out. But all right. Enjoy. Did you go lobster hunting or catching today?
I mean, I was going to, Jim, we're in a business now. I will reveal it tomorrow. Series recap episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice
Excited
catch
for
by
it.
Yandy Diaz.
Yeah. Nice catch by Yandy. See you, Jake.
I'll see you guys. Love you.
Love you.
Love ya.
Goodbye. Okay, BBD. So they're adding 2 to the 40 man. None of the guys that they're traded are 40 man guys. So it seems like Florial goes and Abreu just go right back down.
That would make the most sense. They already sent Florial down once this week, so do it again.
Florial and Abreu go back down. And then if you need to, Sal Romano can get DFA'd.
Yeah, if you just need the 40-man spot. I don't think there's anybody that's a 60-day candidate. And maybe Clint is at this point if they don't know what's happening with his eyes.
They said that he's coming back to New York and might start
going to do workout stuff,
activity stuff again.
Yeah, it's how long has he been out now? And I guess it hasn't been that long.
I don't know, man. Everything feels like forever ago with this Yankees season.
Yeah,
when Andujar and Clint were battling for left field, that feels like a different season ago.
Clint has not played in July, so we're already a month in. I would be surprised if it's that, but he hasn't played in a long time. It's nuts. I would assume Andujar's in a similar spot. I think he went out first, right?
Yeah. So the Yankees didn't move any of their top 13. He did not go first.
I guess anything depends on which list you're looking at. I think the guys that would potentially be towards the top of lists, Duran, I think is the highest up. They're all kind of in the same tier between Duran, Hover, Pereira.
Yeah. So what happened with Judge? He had to just have the shits, right?
Right. He's in right field now.
He's in right field and playing.
He's in for Florial. Yeah.
Wow. And now they have Allen in center and Gardner in left, when originally it was Gardner in center and Allen in left. Yeah. He had to just have the shits. Yeah. Let's so I don't know. There are more rumors. Some people are saying the Yankees are still going to do something. Twitter's so hard to organize when all this is happening. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess if you make the lists, they do work, but I haven't organized anything.
And Nestor's still in the 5th inning.
Nestor's
at 68 pitches.
Looks like he entered the inning at 66 pitches, so that's
we kind of got a good.
We thought
Nestor's the real fucking deal, man.
He's just a very real MLB pitcher. That was kind of scary. Gary navigating the batting circle there, the on-deck circle.
Oh, a little slip, yeah.
Slipped on one of those earlier this year. So
let me check. I have a Twitter list for updates. No, it's everyone just evaluating this deal.
Yeah, I mean, I feel silly even bringing it up because it's literally just people tweeting, but I haven't seen any reporters say it, but people are saying Wade, which I don't know. I feel silly even bringing it up on this.
Who, reporters are saying it?
No, not reporters, which is why I feel really dumb even bringing it to our attention, but kind of just looking for new things to mention.
Okay. Fuck, man. I like that they have him for next year as well. Obviously. I wish they weren't fucking out of the second wild card right now. You know
It'd
what
be
I
nice
mean?
if this was like, all right, if we were in the second wild card right now, it's like, well, this is how we're making our division push.
Yeah,
Really
if
cool.
they were like 3 games out from the division and this is what they did, it'd feel a lot cooler. But the fact that they have them for next year is nice.
Mhm.
What's
Have
Joe?
them next year.
What
So this
is
helps
the
you try to come back into it. It's cool.
what is the sticky stuff substance date? Is it June
June
20?
3rd. Or
June 3rd
is
was
the
the
day
first
of the memo. June 21st, I think, is the day stuff was like enforced.
Okay. So
And everyone's like citing those for Gallo stuff because he's struggled the most with high spin fastballs.
yes. So if anyone doesn't know this, if you're on Twitter a lot, it comes up a lot since then. But Gallo struggled, as BBD just said, with the high fastballs with high spin rate since June 3rd when they suspended the minor leaguers and everyone started stopping to use it. He has a 1.053 OPS and 16 home runs in 41 games, which is good, which is really good, BBD.
Those numbers sound good.
Yeah.
Because they are.
How would you do the math?
Yeah.
How would you prorate it? Would you do 16 divided by 41 times 162? That would be a pace for 63 homers. The only problem is you just need him to stay healthy. He was healthy all of 17 and 18 when he was 23 and 24. He got hurt in 2019. He was healthy for all of 2020. He just wasn't really good, peak sticky stuff. And this season, he leads the league in walks. He has a 380 on base percentage and an 869 OPS. He has a 139 OPS plus. He was an all-star. And
his defensive numbers all grayed out fantastically. Just like really good.
Mm-hmm.
This has to be like the best like single player the Yankees could have gotten at the deadline.
I think so. Did you see Mike Francesa's tweet?
No.
He said
I just refreshed Twitter and it came up and did the thing where Twitter then it just kicks it to the bottom, so I lost it. So for a second.
It says if the Yankees take playing time away from Greg Gallen, it will be a big mistake. And people are kind of burning him on it. But if Stan stays at DH and Judge is in right,
Allen can still play quite a bit of center field.
And or left field. Like
yeah.
I
think if he's playing and Gallo's playing, Gallo would be in the corner. I mean, Yankee Stadium left field is its own thing anyway. But
yeah. Gallo is on a slow stretch like of late, but he's been dealing with trade rumors, babe. You know,
comparatively, he's been on a team that doesn't matter, and that results of games don't matter, and dealing with trade rumors.
I mean, all-time slump since the deadline. It's awful, PVD. He's got a 0.88 batting average since the not the deadline, since the All-Star game.
That's not good.
He throws on the pinstripes and he's just golden.
Yeah, two hits. One of them's a homer. And that was yesterday.
I have it as
3.
He's
out of it.
I got him at 3 hits.
Oh, I do. Yeah, it is 3. It is 3.
I mean, yeah,
one of them's a homer, and the homer was yesterday.
And it was a 3-run homer. So the dude's on fire in his last game.
Yeah, he snapped out of it right in time.
How about Jake being gone the day the day they Bauer signed with the Dodgers and having to call in from his move, and being gone the day Gallo signed with the Yankees. all time bad luck. I'm happy he was able to join us from the bathroom at Key West. But man, this might be our most watched episode of the season and listened to, and the most listened to and watched episode from the off season on Talking Baseball was Bauer and Jake. He was with it. He was with us for a good amount today. So that's good.
Yeah,
that's funny.
He got in early. I sent him a link.
That was nice.
If you're around. I don't know if you're around, but join if you want. Yeah, I mean, I'm harping on the Gallo defense stuff, but 91st percentile outfielder jump, 95th percentile that's above average. Average sprint speed. It's like all good stuff.
Yeah, man, that's really good. What has he played all three? Does it matter for him?
I think he's been mostly kept to right field this year. Yeah, he hasn't played left or center this season. Last year he didn't play. He basically did the same. He got into a few games in center.
So does he have no left field?
He's played left field before.
Okay.
He's played a lot. He's played like a lot, but he has 55 games in center, 156 games in left. He technically still has more career games played in left than any other spot, so we're good.
I don't know if anyone has.
Just the last couple years, he's shifted to right.
How many home runs do you think he's hit at the stadium so far?
Can you imagine he's played that many games there?
None, dude.
How many games has he played there?
No, yeah. Yeah, I thought it would be some.
Like you get one series a year, like maybe I'm thinking like 19 might have been hurt the year they were here because he missed like the second half of the year.
He's got 4 games at Yankee Stadium.
Wow.
Three hits and 2 doubles. Let me see. I'm going to pull up footage of the double. On Zoom, can I share my screen?
I can make you a host and try it out. That's not the button I want. Yes. I think you should be able to.
I can. All right. Let's see if I can share my screen. Well, my screen is nuts. I'm going to. Let's see. Do you have my screen? Do you have this one?
I have, yeah, and I would assume the audience does too.
You have this one that my cursor's on?
Yes, your cursor's going. It's showing the desktop.
Okay, hold on. Because these are all of his hits at Yankee Stadium. He has 1 off Sonny Gray, 1 off Lance Lynn, and 1 off CC Sabathia. Which one do you want to watch first?
Let's get the CC one out of the way.
Yeah, great call. It's just a single. Can you hear it as well?
I don't think I can hear it.
All right, here's a 1-2 pitch. Oh my God. Bringing power to the stadium.
Oh, C almost got him. Andujar at third is good stuff.
Yeah, who was that first?
Profar. Looked like Voit. He's wearing 45.
Let's watch it again for everyone that missed it. Kratz is catching, or is that Romine?
That looks like Romine.
Yeah, that's Voit. All right, let's go back and watch. You want Lance Lynn next?
Yeah, let's work up the ladder.
Here is Joey Gallo doubles on a line drive to right fielder Neil Walker.
Disco Neil. One of those 11 games.
Oh no, Neil.
Oh,
Oh no, Neil.
when I saw right fielder Neil Walker, I thought there was a chance it was we would be able to tell
Didi.
it's one of his first games out there.
Dude, look at these. Look how fast baseball moves, man. That was Neil Walker in right field. Didi. All right, let's go. Sonny Gray. Doubles on a sharp line drive to right fielder Neil Walker. Was this the same game?
Oh,
no. The next day.
Okay.
So here we go.
That game, that first Lance Lynn game when he relieved Sonny was against the Orioles.
So that just down the line.
That's real. Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, not the most choppiest way to share footage, but we're not the most smoothest
Robinson
way.
Chirinos, former Yankee.
Good stuff. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else to say. Has there been any other updates?
It'd be cool. Trevor Plouffe. I've showered with Joey Gallo. Is anyone interested? If anyone is interested in that scouting report.
Yeah. I mean, everyone
replied to it. Huge addition by the Yankees IMO. Those are good tweets by Trev.
Did you see that Stanton hit?
I did not.
114.2 mile per hour exit velo, right over the pitcher's head. Exactly
what to watch for.
What I wanted.
Got your premo as well.
Yeah, I trade during the game. What a pregame show by me. I did not have Nestor going 5 strong.
No, I thought they were praying for 4. Which maybe they were.
Someone just tweeted that this is the first time Cashman has traded for more than 4 guys in one deal ever. I don't know if that's true. I mean, no backing. I literally don't know if that's true.
Just a lot. I mean, he's had a very, very long career, so I'd be surprised if that's true. But I remember there's been a lot of deals where the Yankees sent exactly 4 dudes places.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Kyle just tweeted, or someone that's running Talkin Yanks tonight, maybe Matt or Kyle or whoever's got it. Yankees lineup at full strength. DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, Joey Gallo, Giancarlo Stanton, Gary Sanchez, Luke Voit, Gleyber Torres, Gio Urshela, Brett Gardner. Our dude Adoni Batista with the top reply. Somehow Gardner still survives. I think you go. I think you go Allen over Gardner. He's a switch hitter, and
at least if it was today.
Yeah, more versatile. I wonder if that's what. I mean, where's Odor is a good question.
Yeah, and it's like it's crazy that's like a good point.
So. We need, Odor's been great in his last month and a half.
It's real. He's at an age that's like it's possible it's changed. Litke is in.
Man. All right. I mean, you can, it's always too hard to judge trades like this early officially because one of those 6 guys can be a stud. But as far as, whatever analysis you can do right now, and we've said it a lot, but maybe people have joined later. They went quantity over quality. The Yankees didn't give up a top 10 prospect for him. They didn't give up a top 12 or 13, judging by where you get it from. Definitely not a top 10. So in that way, it's, it's not that it's pretty easy going. They get a defensive juggernaut, like a really good defensive outfielder, a lefty to break up all the righties at the top of the order, and you get him for next year as well. So
yeah,
that's pretty good. I mean, and then they threw in a reliever as well that maybe the Yankees like him, maybe not, but
he can be in a long term.
You're gonna have him for 6 years. Yeah,
ground ball guy.
I love when stuff is happening, man. It's so fun.
It's cool. Oh, yeah. On the MLB.com prospect rankings, Highest ranked prospect given up was Josh Smith, 14th. So hard to find anything to be mad about a day of. And yeah, obviously any one guy can break out, and Yankees don't win anything the next 2 years. I'm like, kind of wish you'd had him, but whatever. Any guy.
Yeah.
You do this trade every time.
Is John King on the IL right now?
He's
I know you
hurt
said
right now.
So did we say what it's with, or?
I didn't see what it's with.
What a season he was having up until it looks like something started nagging at him.
Yeah, and he might have been getting just started getting hit around anyway, because there's a couple like 1 inning 1 runs in there. But I would imagine those like 3 blow up appearances right before are due to whatever he's got going on.
The biggest news of this all is the Yankees added another G.
Yeah.
Giancarlo, Glaber, Gio, Gary, Gardner, Gallo, Gittins. There's others, right?
Yes. John King, it's an injury to his throwing shoulder, left shoulder inflammation. Isn't thought to be serious. He hasn't pitched since then, obviously.
Yeah. All right. I'll look at the chat for a little bit. Someone said, Conbomb said, boys, I don't think the Yanks are making the playoffs. I don't see the point of this trade. What difference is he going to make? He's on the team for all of next year as well.
That's points. It's the way you can try to get into the playoffs this
year. If he helps this year, great. He's on for all of next year as well.
Helps you get into that wild card game, and then anything can happen. Cool.
You guys put way too much stock into prospect rankings.
I mean, that's like the thesis they got from what we said.
I don't know. I mean, I hate prospect rankings, but
okay. They're like fun to look at. I'm just saying it's not when I was citing the prospect ranking numbers, it's not any of the top guys you've heard about.
That's how they do trades. Like the Rangers were asking for top 5 prospects of your system by the rankings. Like that's what they were asking for. But he's saying that all of these prospects are good. I have the opposite mindset.
I mean, they're all better players than you, me, or just about anyone in the chat.
So instead of they trying to get nice Story guys. Now, I don't think they were ever trying to get Story. Maybe they
never felt like a real thing anyway, but
Story is a true rental.
Only be less likely now.
Story is this year only, and he's cost more money. Well, not more money for this year, or maybe similar money.
I think he is more money. I mean, you can have them. You can have them cover his salary, and you have to keep in mind that the Rockies are dumb. But
yeah, I mean, I never thought Story was a move that made sense. I've been saying that
I'm sure they've talked to the Rockies about him because every team's supposed to talk to every player about every team with every player.
Yeah.
But
so we got Litkin in a 1-1 game, huh? I got some people here saying that John King was getting built up to become a starter.
I mean, maybe he's a multi-inning. He's pitching multiple innings most times out there when I was looking at his game log. Story makes a lot more than Gallo. His on-paper salary for the year is $17 million. Gallo
a lot, $6. A lot more than Gallo. Then Story doesn't make sense. It never really did.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of the Story reports, and I said this, I don't know if I said it on the show, but I said, I just think a lot of it was just using the Yankees for clicks by reporters and for grandstanding by the Rockies if they were trying to act like they did it. But maybe, I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I'm sure they had enough degrees of conversation that they could say that, but.
So, dude, this guy, John King, skipped AA and AAA altogether because of COVID, and they wanted him on the whatever. He was a college pitcher, but he skipped. He's never pitched in Double A or Triple A.
Wow. He just like straight up made the MLB roster.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
You still think Stan's going to play the outfield?
No.
I mean, they have to for the National League, but like it's still going to be like maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah, I think they maybe get him out there once in Miami, but I don't know. I would be not shocked at all if it turned out to just not happen this year.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, the Gallo trade, I guess, makes it like almost more likely. It's easier to cycle Judge in for DH day another time. Obviously, they're going to try it in an NL game first, but I don't know.
Yeah. Anything else we should do? Should we stick around? There's no more reports. You got Andy Martino saying the Yankees are going to do more.
I saw something about him mentioning going for an arm.
What do you think he knows?
No idea.
Let me do one more browse through on Twitter. I don't know how you're going to post this to the podcast app. I think you can just post it and say, like,
I think I'll call it live reaction.
Yeah, this is a live stream. Because it's really not like a podcast. It's not as organized as you should have been. We usually are. What was I just going to do? I was going to look at one more peruse through Twitter. What a deadline, man. A lot's happening. We still have 2 full days left.
Yeah. And we still haven't had like the dominoes and the like big moves.
I think this counts as one.
Like this counts as one, but like outside of this is for sure one of them. I guess Starling Marte was one of them. He's been talked about as well as a rental.
Yeah, but
today was like
this is the first 2-year one, right?
Yeah, it's the first like a team going and getting a guy that's going to be around.
Fly ball, got out of it. And meanwhile, we got a good game going on. I was going to make some breakdowns, but now I think I'm going to do like live stream reactions to this game.
Yeah, it's like a close game right now, right?
All right. Andy Martino. Let's see what he's been tweeting. Should I just text him and say, "What do you know?" and then spoil it?
Yeah.
Andy Martino's following 0 people.
Yeah, he follows 0 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But also it's so not awesome.
It's
so lame.
I appreciate the commitment like to it, but
I think, hear me out? Wouldn't it be better if you followed like 17?
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's a cooler bit if you follow like the 20 people you actually want to follow.
Yeah. Like this is all I need.
Yeah. Clearly, if he's ever browsing Twitter, he just has another account he uses. That's like how that works.
I know. That's what passing.
Which I mean, like, so like everyone does, I think, but all those guys.
All the reporters, because they don't want to fucking hit like on something.
He's not the only one.
He took a video of himself at the game and said, I mean, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear this.
News right now. First sources, 2 sources with direct knowledge of what the Yankees are up to tonight. They're in deep and serious conversations on multiple fronts to acquire players. We know they're looking for bullpen. We know they're potentially looking to upgrade their offense with a versatile player. One such versatile player, a lefty bat, Joey Gallo, is someone who they've been hot in pursuit of. They've engaged in multiple in-depth conversations with the Texas Rangers about Gallo. But this is key. As of the shooting of this video, I think it's about 8:33 p.m. 2 sources tell me that there is no deal right now between the Yankees and any team to acquire any player. Things are clearly progressing with Gallo. but the accurate way to state this as of right now is it's a developing story. The Yankees have not made a deal as of this moment to stick with us through the night. Those are the mention breaks.
Could kind of.
Okay, that was a weird. I mean, that was 19 minutes ago. So he's saying, "Follow me." I know for sure.
Passan is tweeting about it, like using past tense. Yankees went and got Gallo, talking about how they got the deal done. Blah, blah. So it's done. Clark Schmidt tweeting Wolf of Wall Street gifts. So that's funny. Good.
The only Cliff Lee got almost as close as this. We knew the exact package. We knew that he was coming to the Yankees, and then was it Matt Adams didn't pass his physical, and the deal got scratched. Yes. And Cliff Lee went to the Rangers, and the Rangers beat the Yankees in the ALCS. So, as Yankee fans, we have had deals get this close and not get finalized. So I guess it is.
Wasn't fully in like the Twitter era, like announcing.
Yeah, but it is good to get a little bit of caution, but. It seems like if everyone else jumps on it this way, it seems like we're there.
Team apparently Kay said on the broadcast they haven't exchanged medicals yet, but yeah, I'm excited.
Shit, man, it's cool. Hopefully we get more shit tomorrow. I think this will be the biggest one. Like, I don't think you're going to get a bigger trade than this year at all.
Especially for the Yankees specifically, especially with like the salary stuff. It'd be hard to imagine another trade close to this big. Around the league, I don't know.
Who else is out there? Let's do a quick, before we end this, let's do a quick through what players that like we think are on the block.
Like not Yankees targets, just in general.
In general, then we can see because, like Jake thinks they're going to get another reliever.
Yeah, I mean around the league, all the Cubs guys haven't really gone yet. Bryant, Baez, Rizzo.
Twins guys started going.
There hasn't been anything. They've started selling, but they haven't made another move yet. Kepler's still there. Barria's still there. If there's any relievers.
Pirates kind of got rid of all their people.
Pirates got rid of all the obvious ones. Brian Reynolds, I guess, could still go.
Yeah.
I don't think they mind keeping him around.
I don't think the Yankees are going to get any more offense.
It'd be hard to imagine.
There's a starter, but it wouldn't be a big deal. Or there's, a reliever that they like better than Holmes. And King's hurt, I guess, so that they like, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. The chat has a lot of people. Story, Scherzer, Baez, Bryant.
Story hasn't gone. Scherzer hasn't gone.
Like Kepler to the Yankees, that's not happening now.
No. Escobar went to the Brewers.
Is Toronto going to add anyone? We had a great conversation with Chris Rose today about how they should actually. They have so many pieces
and selling.
They can do some buying and selling because they have pieces. They have some people. John Gray.
The Rockies guys. Yeah, Gray. If they wanted to do a Marquez thing and do a big trade. Rangers still haven't moved Gibby, which I guess they don't have to. But now that they moved Gallo, yes, they do.
Yeah, and you wonder they probably go pillage another farm system now. I don't think you're going to go get Gibby as well, and then just give the Rangers 9 of your prospects.
If you really wanted, if the Rangers like really wanted like any of the top end guys like Peraza and whoever else, they would have perhaps been more inclined to just include Gibby in this deal.
A lot of people hearing that it's not official, just pending physicals.
Yeah, I think they haven't like sent the medicals yet. That can happen.
What's the money at? Who do you follow for like money? Is there someone that's at?
let's see, because I don't fully know what where they were at. Because I don't know what the number was at before. I think it was right around 4 million, and they cleared 3.5 yesterday with the Sessa Wilson move, I think.
So do they have any left? If you look at John Gray, you're probably paying for John Gray's a true rental, so I don't think he fits into the plan, and he's probably cost $3 million. So I don't think he fits.
Yeah, I think this because Gallo makes because
the chat says around 2 million to 2.5 million.
I think that feels about right. Curry tweeted earlier today when he did his original Gallo, Yankees are making a push on him, that he's makes 2.3 or 2.4 the rest of the season, and that's about what they gave up in the Sessa Wilson dump. So it's we're kind of even there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They have a
that's
tracker.
Such turkey math though.
Yeah. It would have to be a reliever or a starter that's in arbitration and has a year left. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if they wanted to do just one more move now, the big move was this one that was you're investing in next year's team. I mean, in theory, the reliever you get can be a rental. I don't know who it would be, but
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a search. I'm going to do 2022 free agents, pitchers, that all types, all teams, update it, and then we're going to search by salary. And see who's around so we're talking around 4 million, right?
I think so. I'm
and then you got to find teams.
I'm reading an article about the dump from yesterday saying they're between 2.5 to 3 million, but I don't know if that includes the dump. I don't know if that was pre that move.
Yeah, a lot of people at the chat getting very caught up on the official, not official. This is how they always go. I mean, we knew about Corey Kluber being a Yankee a week before it was official. This is how it always goes. You never find out about a trade after all the physicals and all that.
Sometimes you do. With the Yankees, they like to keep it in the dark, and every now and then their tweet's the one that surprises you.
If it's Jay Bruce, but not a big trade like this at the deadline.
It's when it's this big, yeah, it gets out typically.
All right, I'm gonna name some. I'm just looking at salary, and I'm just looking at teams. I have no idea if these guys are healthy or good. I'm going from $4 million and less. You have, let's see, Philly, San Fran, no, Boston, no, Oakland, no, Arizona. Joakim Soria, is he playing right now? is he good? His money fits. Wait, actually, I should change this, Beavers. We don't want free agents. We want 2023 free agents.
Yes.
We want pitchers that have at least a year and a half on them. Okay, I've changed my search. Leclerc for Texas.
Hard to imagine there's another trade with the Rangers coming.
He's kind of expensive too.
Yeah. He's I think they gave him a little extension to buy out the Arb years a couple years ago.
All this math comes up with Rangers. Arihara. And again, I don't know, guys, if theirs are healthy, performing on the trade block. They're all Texas Rangers.
Pirates Richard Rodriguez is interesting. I don't know what his full contract deal is. I don't know how many years of control there are.
Yeah, this is a dumb way to go
he's
about it.
He's their best piece they can move. He has 3 years of control left. He makes less than $2 million this year.
Do you see Devers got
feels like the
taken
best
out?
reliever they could get. I did not see that. That's weird.
Yeah, Martino's kind of odd.
Yeah, he just wants everyone to know it's not official, and he knows that. Saw Trev's tweet again.
Trev just texted us. Me and Jake, he just said Gallo owes him a beer. So for saying he has a big penis on Twitter. Is that why? All right, I think we should end this then.
I think so. I don't know. Seems like we're not going to find out anything else new.
No, it seems like it's dying. But the Yankees are in a 1-1 game. And Nestor's the ace of the staff. And Litke's in for another inning.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I love trade deadline. I love running to the computer and doing this. It's just fun as hell. Thanks, BBD, for they're saying that we started 69 minutes ago, so we got to end this and get out of here.
Gotta end this. All right. Thanks
for
everybody.
going live with me. Jake sucks. And tune in tomorrow. He's flying back. And we still got the series recap tomorrow. There's probably going to be some more stuff and some final details to talk about. And Jake's going to tell us how many lobsters he caught. So goodbye.
Still live, end stream.